My name is Wachira Kagongo, CEO of National Potato Council of Kenya. Potato Council of Kenya is a PPP, Public-Private Partnership. It's an organization that brings all the stakeholders in potato industry together to work together in order to try and address the challenges in the industry, in trying to transform it into a self-regulating, competitive and robust industry. We started about 10 years ago, and since then we have been trying to solve the problems in the industry, working with partners, different partners in different ways. We try to solve issues that prevent farmers from benefiting from their work in terms of farming potato and marketing potato. And also we work with all businesses along the value chain to try and see how they can serve farmers better and also how they can improve their profitability. We are also trying to support the youth in terms of getting business opportunities along the value chain. And we have identified a number of opportunities along the value chain, which we are trying to organize so that farmers can gain or can do gainful farming, so that when they are producing potato, they are able to be paid well, because for a long time they have not been getting good benefit from their farming. We've had issues of potato not getting good prices, potato not getting, being packaged in very big packages, and also a lot of waste along the value chain. And that's why we also try to do, we influence the regulations which were formed and launched in 2019. So we have been working with the partners to see how best to come up with the interventions and innovations in the industry so that the businesses improve. So one of the interventions that we are doing now is to bring what we call digital innovation in form of the Azisoko digital platform, which is trying to address challenges of availability of seed and also availability of suitable inputs and also marketing and also services in potato industry. When you look at the seed issue, we've been having problem with the seed. Farmers have not been able to get certified seed for a long time. And those farmers who produce seed, because you have seed producers, sometimes they produce seed and they don't get farmers to buy. So we have been in a situation where sometimes the demand and supply are not talking to each other. And this is where now the Azisoko comes in to try and match the two, to bring the two together, so that farmers don't just wake up one day and look for seed. We use their demand to inform the seed producers so that seed producers can produce seed knowing they are going to sell to specific farmers given quantities of various varieties. We are also partnering with various companies such as fertilizer companies, those who are producing fertilizer that is specific to potatoes, because before farmers were just using any fertilizer, especially DAP, that is meant for maize. Now with this intervention, we are working with companies that produce fertilizer specific for potatoes such as Baraka and Yara, and we are going to provide this information to farmers so that they can buy, they can book and buy. We are also working with crop nuts who do soil testing so that farmers can test the soil first, and these services will be available in from the Azisoko. Farmers can always query and ask for that. And more importantly, we are also working with the group of young people. We are calling them farm service providers, who will be able to provide several services to the farmers, such as spray service provision, working with the AAK, and therefore farmers do not have to buy chemicals. They can just request for these services and they buy the services instead of buying chemicals, because now when these spray service providers come to the farm, They will provide the service of spraying the potato, the correct agrochemicals, and therefore farmer doesn't have to struggle with knowing what quantities, and also they having the gear of spraying, because most of them don't know, and sometimes they misuse the agrochemicals, which is risky to their health. This therefore is very useful to work with such trained people. The same youth who will be trained to sample soil and deliver to crop nuts will be earning something from that. So we are trying to create opportunities for business for youth through this VIASOCO at the farm level. And this is a very good opportunity for farmers to gain, and also businesses to do a good job and also make good business. So in addition to agrochemicals, which farmers can query and order, they can also query for mechanization, like tractors, for plowing, for planting, for harvesting. This is in terms of mechanization. They can also query from VIASOCO all these services, and they will be able to get who is close to them in terms of providing this mechanization service. So it's a one shop shop where you provide all the input and services that are required, including marketing. When farmers are ready with their potatoes, they will be able to indicate in the Mtandao, that is in the VIASOCO digital platform, that they have this amount of potato that will be harvested next week, maybe this date, and they will indicate the variety that that they have, and then using this one, the market outlets and logistic company can go and pick potato when the time comes. So we are really transforming the industry and providing all the good services, the necessary services for potato farmers to improve their productivity and profitability. We know that most of our farmers have been getting very low yields, below 10 tons per hectare, and we know there's a potential of going to more than 40 tons per hectare, and therefore that's why we have partnered with our good friends, development partners such as GIZ, such as CIP, such as SNV, IFDC, and other partners to change the industry. And we are very thankful to these partners, and also the companies themselves that will be providing these inputs and services, because they are also offering trainings and extension. Through the same VIASOCO, farmers will be able to get advisory messages and also extension messages to know how to plant, when to spray, and all this. In addition, we have partnered with Caro, and they will be supplying, or rather, the VIASOCO will be providing information of weather in form of when it's going to rain, and therefore the farmer can plan. They can use the information, the weather information, to plan production activities. Yeah, we are also working with the county government, who are very important in agriculture, and they are also embracing this VIASOCO. You know now agriculture is devolved, and therefore we are working with them to support farmer groups and cooperatives and union. We are hard holding these groups of farmers so that they are able to utilize these services. We are also working with the national government in terms of policies and also other support that are necessary, and also AFA in terms of regulations and standard. Generally, we are working with national and county government and also other NGOs to support the initiative that is expected to bring a good change in potato industry. So it's a very good digital platform, which I would say is a game changer to the potato industry. And working with all partners, I'm sure we are going to revolutionize potato industry. Thank you.